so hard to pose on this carpet. Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube. So last time was obviously 3 weeks ago, and I was 4 weeks out, had a refeed, which was nice and fun. And today we are 6 days out from the first show. I've just checked in. I am 66 kilos this morning, so that's the lowest I've been so far. Feeling very small. Kind of in that headspace where you forget that you're actually lean. Like, I mean, I know I'm not fully stage condition yet. Like, I think obviously this first show will be, just getting up there and seeing how I look and then seeing what we need to do for the next ones. But I'm so excited to just get up and get it done. Like, I feel like this time has been so much more enjoyable, with just doing my own thing and, not really stressing about anything. Obviously, like, the last time was pretty much the same because it was the first time, but this feels like the first time again because it's been such a long time. But I know that I've done everything that I've been asked to do, and I had a real sense of like pride yesterday when I was just driving along and thinking, I've done all right, considering where I started this prep from, and obviously that is something that we did chat about on the podcast, with Jake and a few people about kind of being too heavy at the start of prep. And obviously, like, when you look at the picture comparison to like where I started to where I am now, like, that has been absolute graft to get off, and it's something that I'm going to learn from to, like, obviously make sure I nail this post-show next off-season kind of phase and make sure I can stay a little bit closer to stage weight, because pulling off over 20 kilos is a lot and it takes a lot of time. And mentally it is quite taxing as well. I think there has been points where, I've been like, can I actually do this? And yeah, just to be able to be here where I am now, I don't care if, I'm not like in a point where I'm looking at anybody else. I'm happy for everybody else. I know what everybody else has to do. I know what everybody else is doing, and I really respect that. So it's just, it is a you versus you game. And you can graft and cry all you want, like, but it's not up to you once you get on stage anyway. So it is what it is, and I'm gonna know that I've brought my absolute best that I could give at this moment in time, and that fills me with a sense of pride. So I won't cry because I don't have any emotion right now. But anyway, it is Sunday. It is a rest day today, so I thought it would be good. Seems though rest day calories are pretty brutal right now. I thought I would show you the realities of prep, at this sort of back end anyway. So far, I have got this running through my veins. Every morning, I will pump this into me. This is a Hydromax, the new flavour. It is actually pina colada. I have no endorsements with Hydromax. It is just the best, because especially if you are cramping a lot, it has got taurine in it, and other good stuff, coconut water and things like that. So it is probably one of the best in terms of electrolyte drinks to have, I'd say. I have like ran out before and had to like go and grab just a random one, and it just doesn't do the same. So Hydromax is the boy. Good. I'm happy with the look. Obviously, the fasted look is a bit humbling because, you know, I feel like I've got absolutely no muscle when I'm checking in. But I did do some like post-workout, not post-workout. Well, yeah, it actually was post-workout shots yesterday after I did like an upper body session just to fit in with how next week's going to work. And I did fill up really well, and that was literally on like 40 grams of oats. So I'm excited to see what I can like look like when I'm a little bit fuller, and kind of dropped a little bit of fatigue off. So at the minute, cardio is an hour a day. I've been doing 40 minutes on the morning and then 20 minutes post workout. Steps have always stayed at 12k. So I tend to do like split them out really. So I'll do like morning 20 minutes, around my workout 20 minutes depending on what I'm doing, and then like a one around 6 o'clock just to kind of finish them off, usually like 2 or 3,000. So it is like pretty manageable, to be fair. But obviously having a desk job, I think it's important that, you know, you do plan in your steps a little bit more, because they are a really good tool to keep expenditure in a good place, and it's not as taxing as just having to smash loads of cardio. So yeah, that is where we're at. So I don't do any work technically on a Sunday. Obviously I do have messages that I reply to and anything that needs sort of doing. But it is a case of just planning my week. Next week is absolutely nuts with hair appointments, nail appointments, bloody the full works, getting everything sorted. I have got Jade on hand to help me with what I need to pack, how I need to pack, because I am one of them people, like, I am quite low maintenance when it comes to like packing stuff, like, and it bites me in the ass a lot of the time because like if I go and stay at her house or something, like for the weekend I'll end up rocking up and I'm like, oh, I've brought one pair of socks and I'm here for 3 days, and then I've got to go and buy socks. So I'm like, right, give me a list, what do I need? But everything is booked. Tan's booked. Airbnb is booked. I know what I'm doing. I know where I've got to go. So I'm just going to plan all that out today so that I know time-wise, if anything crops up, I know where I've got to do. I don't know, like, kind of what my plan is next week in terms of, like, output, or food or anything like that yet. But I've got my training set up, so I know when I've got to be in the gym training. So I'm doing legs tomorrow, push, pull, off Thursday because I'm in the hairdressers all day, and then I'm going to do a push pump session on the Friday before I then drive to Nottingham for obviously Tan registration, and all that jazz, and everything else is set. So I did actually get my bikini. I'm not going to show you because I want to keep it until I'm actually looking presentable, because I look like a thumb right now. I have got eyelashes back on though. Shout out to Jade at Punk yesterday for sorting me out. She did full works on my face. So I am feeling a bit fresh, but Miss Bikini Fitness has absolutely pulled this out of the bag. Like, I had a little bit of a vision of what I wanted, and she's just, yeah, she's nailed it. It's so good. I can't wait to show you. But yeah, that is that. So yeah, I've waffled on a little bit too much there. But welcome to my channel. I know I've not been the best at documenting this prep, but in all honesty, like, it's gone so quick. But I'm going to try and do as much as I can this week. Showing you kind of how I'm going to peak, if that's any different to the last time. Obviously, I know Jake works a lot different to the way that I worked when I was with Meg. So I'll show you kind of what I'm going to be doing in terms of food. And then I will document the kind of show as well. I'll get Jade on with that, because I have got another set of mics, so she can help me with that. So, yeah. There she is, my favourite stairmaster. Let's do this. That is cardio done. I don't even know why I even bother washing my hair at this point. I'm actually really not looking forward to getting these extensions back in this week, because I still got another 4 weeks after the first show, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, cardio fine. 40 minutes done. I am fucking starving now. But on a rest day, I tend to push my calories back as far as I can. But I'm not even sure what time it is. I think it's a little bit later. I think it's about 9:30 now. So I'm probably going to wait till about 11:30 to have my first meal. So I'll show you what that is. I'm going to get home now, get a shower. Also, that is another thing that you will absolutely do on prep, is have about 40 showers. So I have literally three showers a day. Oh God. But I'm starting to get some head veins. I did have my Botox topped up yesterday, so hopefully that will set that for next week. So yeah, we are good. We are golden and very sweaty. So I am going to get a wash now, and I will catch up when I am cooking my meal one. So yeah, like I said, I'll just go through food today, and anything else that I want to report on. Oh, I've got a sweaty tash. So it's about 10:30 now. I'm just having a coffee. I've been showered, and I'm literally just going through my diary for next week. Because I've got lots of appointments to do. So I basically do this every Sunday. I have like a diary on my phone. I have this paper diary, just so I can keep on top of my shit. So yeah, I'm gonna write that out now, because otherwise I'll forget what I'm doing. But basically next week is just training and whatever Jake wants me to do, which I don't know yet. So I'm just going to put in the bits that I know that I need to do, and then go from there. But yeah, I'm excited. Got my Crocs on. Yeah, that's right, people change. I literally said that I would never ever wear Crocs, but people who make shoes do not like feet, right? Because any shoe that is remotely nice just absolutely shreds my feet to bits, apart from these, which are the most ugliest things ever. But I need to give my feet a rest, because they're absolutely battered, and I've warned my lady who's doing my toes and my nails that they're in a sorry state of affair, so she can hopefully work a magic on that. Right, so it's 11 and I'm going to have my first meal now. which is 150 ml of egg whites, which I don't put in yet. Don't know why I just did that. 150 grams of mushrooms. Perfect. 50 grams of tomatoes. And I'll just put a tiny bit of kale in. So that's my veg. Salt, I do around, it's about a gram, a couple of twists on that. And then it's 150 ml of the liquid egg whites, Uncle Jack's mussel eggs, and then I have 1 egg. These are actually from the allotment. These are fresh out the chicken's ass. They taste so much better. You can just tell that the hen is having a good time down that allotment because of the colour of the yolks. So I have 1 of them. I have this same meal again, but I have it sweet on a night. So on a night time, I'll have 150 ml of egg white, but instead of 100 grams of veg, I have 100 grams of raspberries and 5 grams of peanut butter. Yeah, I let my veg cook first, and then I put that on the side, and then I cook my eggs separately. So I don't know if anyone remembered that I bought a new pan. I put it on my Instagram. This is proven well. It hasn't stuck yet. So I think I've had it about 3 weeks now. So it's doing well, considering that I've absolutely hammered it. Oh no! Fuck. Save. Was my last one from the allotment as well. My heart sank then. So yeah, that's pretty much meal 1. I put some ketchup on. I use the nothing added ketchup. There's literally 6 calories per 15 grams, but I just have 10 grams, so it's pretty much out. And yeah, jobs are good in. We'll cook this, we'll eat it, and then we'll do it again. It's 12, and I'm gonna have my one and only carb meal for the day, which is 40 grams of oats. I'm going to show you how to make it as big as possible, because when we don't have a lot, we've got to make it go a long way. So salt, sweetener, cinnamon goes in as normal. We've got boiling water. I tend to put a little bit extra water in it. Obviously it looks really watery, you probably can't even see. And they tend to soak up a little bit more. So when I've got more oats, I put less water in and I literally just let it set so it goes dead thick and smaller. But when you've got less, you've got to try and make it into more. So we'll put it in for 2 minutes. And And then I've got some protein. I've actually swapped my protein to this Whey Isolate Zero because I was getting a little bit bloated from the Perform. Because obviously the closer you get to prep, digestion gets a little bit more sensitive. So I've swapped to this one, which is like gluten-free isolate. It's got glutamine and stuff in it as well. Macros wise, it's the same. It's just a better quality. It was a little bit more expensive, but it seems to have done the trick. Because I don't get like a little bit of bloating after, which is always good because we don't want that. Even though like even when you're lean though, as a female, like you still have like this part which is your womb. So even though there's no fat on it, I still look like I have a belly. But you know, we can't do anything about that. We just have to suck it in. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to go back to the gym. I swear I might as well just live there right now, because I'm going twice a day at the moment. But I'm going to go and do the second lot of my cardio. So I did 40 minutes this morning. I'm going to go and do 20 minutes now, and then the rest of my steps, and then just do some rounds of posing as well. I always like to do it after I've done a little bit of cardio and I've had some carbs, just because obviously like when you haven't had any carbs and your carbs are low in general, you don't really look that great. But yesterday I had an upper session and I really filled out, and I actually looked quite lean and quite full. I know I don't look like I am right now. You don't have to tell me that. I know, I can see. But yeah, I mean, I know there's still a lot of fat to come off in terms of conditioning. But like I said, I've got a couple of shows planned, and you know, the first one is literally just getting up there and getting started really. So it is what it is. I'm excited. Been speaking to a couple of the girls on Instagram who are doing it. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone, and you know, just having a good day, to be honest. It's not too far away. I don't have to go all the way to Maidenhead, which is another fucking winner in itself. So yeah, happy days. So yeah, this is my second meal. It's 40 grams of oats, 15 grams of whey, 50 grams of raspberries, and this, oh god, this is fucking dangerous, man. It's good, but it's danger. I have 10 grams of this. It's probably going to be too much, to be honest. So that's 9, 10. It's like a sweet and salty one, but oh my god, it's like crack. Not that I've ever had crack, but I imagine it's the equivalent. But yeah, this is my meal too. Also, make sure you get all the dregs out the bottom. I mean, if I could get my tongue in there, I would definitely lick it. Savage, I know, but whatever. Got off, let me take these out. I just got off the Stairmaster. I did a 45-minute walk before, got my heart rate up to like 125, 130, and then just jumped straight onto the Stairmaster, straight up to level 8, and then progressed it up to 10 for the 20 minutes, keeping heart rate at like 160, 170. Because it's a shorter duration, I just wanted to make sure that it's up, it's hard, I'm sweating, I'm already got my heart rate up there. One thing about cardio is like, you want it to be hard. Like, if you can get away with it being as hard as possible for as short as possible, like, that's what you want. You don't want to be doing like loads and loads of cardio with minimal effort when you could just do like more effort, less time. That makes sense. So I'm just going to do some abs now. The other ab machine that I usually use is broken, but I do these leg raises. What you want to make sure with these is that you're keeping your pelvis like tucked forward, so your lower back is flat and not arched. Because if it's arched, you actually won't engage your abs correctly. So you want to make sure that your back is under. And what you're thinking about doing is closing the gap between like your pelvis and your rib cage as you lift your legs up to really contract as much as possible. Like, I haven't got the best abs, but I have more abs now than I did last time. So, I mean, it's doing something right. So it's a bit slippy because I'm sweaty as fuck, but we'll see if I don't die. And you really want to train them to failure like any other exercise. So I do 2 sets of them, and I will do a lion crunch on the bench as well today. I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of rolling on my calves and my legs just after, because I'm quite crampy today. I think it's the heat as well, but it's really affecting my posing with my calves, so I'm just going to give them a roll. I have got a foot massager as well at home, which I did use yesterday, so I'm going to have another go at that when I get in. It's that Stairmaster, man. It absolutely chews your legs to bits, but it needs must, eh? So I literally just go really slow, trying to relax the muscle. Oh, you can feel the knots in my calves. So when you feel like a harder part, I just tend to put pressure on it a little bit until it releases. Oh. And then roll over it. Absolutely hate that thing. So it is 4 o'clock now and it's my meal 3. I'm just cooking some veg, so I've got like 30 grams of kale, 50 grams of mushrooms in there. I did my green beans in the air fryer. So there's 200 grams of green beans in there. I'll have like 80 grams of them now and then the 100 grams with the next meal. And then this is my chicken. So I've pre-cooked my chicken already and then I just Tupperware it up. It's a bit cremated, but you know, whatever. So basically I put it on the scales, put it to 0, and then I will just get out 50 grams worth of that and I'll have that twice. So that is meal 3 and 4, both exactly the same today. So yeah, that is pretty much my rest day. 6 days out from show 1. My last meal is literally just egg white, 100 grams of raspberries and peanut butter. And I have that whilst I'm in bed watching Grey's Anatomy because that is what I do on a night time now. But yeah, I've done all my steps, just had a shower, and I'm just having my 4th meal now, which is the same as the 3rd meal. Yeah, just going to chill now. I've done my diary for next week. I've done everything that I need to do client-wise, and everything is scheduled and set and ready to go to start. Thank you all for watching and obviously subscribing and supporting, and just anybody who's sort of just wished me well or, you know, just being along for the ride. Like, I really do appreciate it. You know, doing these videos is, you know, for something for me to look back on and you know, showcase my journey, and you know, having people that support that as well is amazing. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.